But you talk a lot about generational differences for the younger and about the dialogue and the
Hmm.
desire for dialogue, and that it's not a disrespect for hierarchy. It's just an unwillingness to be told what to do
Yes.
and how to do it without dialogue. I think they'll take it, but they want the dialogue along the way. That goes for feedback as well. And I think it goes for how they manage their careers, all
Yes.
of those pieces. But I also think they care more about the relationships than perhaps we have in prior generations. What's your view?
Well, it's an interesting question because I think it has layers to it. I do believe that they want somebody to take a keen interest in their lives,
Mhm.
and I think that's true. But it's interesting about this dynamic of relationships because we as boomers, or I as a boomer, I was in the workplace and my friendships were garnered there. I made friends there. And I think the young are looking to make friends as well in terms of relationships, but I don't know if that's the same level of driver that I experience relative to making relationships. So I'm not convinced of that simply because one of the data is showing us we're not making that many friends anymore. We're just simply not making as many friends. So I'm wondering, I'm I don't, I think all humans want to make relationships. I think what is the manifestation of the relationship and where is the priority of making it? Is it at the workplace? Is it with colleagues? Is it in a hierarchical relationship, or is it outside of that place entirely? And
Yeah. And what have you seen in terms of generational differences in the prioritization of where you make friends, like the belief that you make friends at work?
I use this, I play with this notion of the methodology of connection. So for instance, I'm a boomer. So my methodology of connection is I ask a lot about who you are. We get acquainted, we go for lunch, we do breakfast, we do a lot of things together. And I think the Gen X, the crowd that follows that, the Gen X crowd, their methodology of connection is first through competence. We work together. Are you competent? And then I'll start to share who I am with you. And so they sort of unfold over time because they come from a different space. They're more reticent about making the acquaintance. Whereas the methodology of the millennial is, I will share who I am with you, and because every day I'm asked, how would I do today? How am I doing today? And I share. So this is seen as oversharing, but it's not necessarily oversharing. It's just a matter of, I'm going to volunteer who I am to you in the hopes that you give me back information about who you are. So I just see these as different biases or different preferences as how do we connect. But I
Great.
don't see them as wrong or in any case because we all want to connect.